We have breaking news right here live on Rich TV. We are breaking the news first. This is huge news. This is revolutionary, groundbreaking news. Are you ready? Bill C-45 has been adopted at the second reading in the Senate and referred to committee. What does this mean? The vote result on the second reading of Bill C-45 was yes 44 and nays 29. What does this mean? What does this mean, you ask? Rich, dissect this. What does this mean? Oh, brother. It means something really, really exciting if you love the medical marijuana stocks. The government bill C-45 proposes to legalize access to cannabis while controlling and regulating how it is grown, distributed, and sold. The bill would also make changes to the Controlled Drugs and Substances Act, the Criminal Code, and other acts. This is breaking news. This is huge news. This is the news that we've been waiting for. If you are in the medical marijuana industry and you've invested in medical marijuana stocks, this is the breakthrough we have been looking for. This is time to celebrate. This is a huge win, a huge victory, huge, enormous for the industry. I can't explain to you how big it is. It is enormous. What do you think? Do you think this is big news? Do you think this is going to move the market? I have proof that it has already moved the market. What if I could prove to you that this news has already moved the market? Would you call me Rich Tradamus? Would you hit that like button? If you smash that like button, I will show you the proof. I will show you the evidence of how this has already created a huge explosion after hours in the market. Government Bill C-45 proposes to legalize access to cannabis while controlling and regulating how it is grown. It has just been voted 44 yes, 29 nays. It's a positive yes vote to the legalization of recreational cannabis being sold, distributed, and grown in Canada. This will be happening very, very soon, and they've just all agreed that this is something they want to do. What do you think? Is this huge news? Do you think this is going to move the markets tomorrow? I got evidence to prove to you that it has already affected the markets. It's true. This is the Senate of Canada's Twitter page. You can see it's all over their Twitter page. The vote just happened. Standing votes. If a standing vote is requested, the bells ring to call in the senators. The speakers then ask senators who are in favor of the question to stand to indicate their support. This is very serious stuff. This is directly from the Senate of Canada's Twitter page. Anybody can go follow them. This is breaking news. You heard it here first, live on Rich TV Live. They have just agreed. Okay, they've just agreed. They are in favor of legalizing access to cannabis in Canada. This is happening. This is real. This is the truth. This is live. This is Rich TV Live. We're breaking you the news first before anybody else on the planet, guys. I just want you to understand what we're doing here. This is the first time you've ever heard this, because this is the first time it has just happened. This is live. This is breaking news, and I'm about to show you the evidence right now. Let me see if I can get a hold of Attila, the medical marijuana gorilla. Let's just see if I can get a hold of him, because this is kind of like his wheelhouse. And I'd love to get him on here to get his opinion on this. Attila.
Rejoice, rejoice.
We are live.
Oh, right on.
So I want to know your opinion. What do you think, man? Is this time to celebrate or what?
It is. I mean, yeah, I think it's great news, I don't know why they keep harping on, addressing the matter of this legalization. So how many steps do we need to go through? I'm just so disappointed that we got to go through all this stuff here. But the conservatives, they were insistent on trying to prevent this bill from passing. But the kind of vote that they got, it kind of clearly shows that they didn't even get all their conservative votes in there. So some of these conservative states representatives actually voted to pass the bill. So I think it's a beautiful thing. It's a wonderful day for the cannabis industry. And I hope we just keep on moving forward from here.
What do you think? You think this is going to be positive for the stocks tomorrow?
I don't see how it can't be. I look at this as a positive move. Then again, at the same time, I think the stocks have been going down in the industry for, let's face it, we've been watching them kind of gradually go down for the last few weeks. And it's because of, I think everybody here knew that this vote was going to take place. I mean, I even mentioned it over a week ago that this vote was going to happen. So I think everybody knew in the industry that there was a possibility of even greater delay in the marijuana industry, but I'm just so glad that this bill got passed, and I'm just looking for greener pastures. I'm looking to move forward, and I hope this is a victory for all the cannabis people related to the cannabis industry.
Well, what if I told you I already have proof and evidence that it has already enhanced the market?
That would be great. I don't know of this kind of evidence, but if you would like to share, I'd be more than willing to listen.
Well, Chronos Group is on the NASDAQ, correct?
Correct.
Well, Chronos Group is trading after hours right now live as we speak. Have you seen the price of Chronos Group?
No, I saw on the WhatsApp there, somebody made a comment there about the Chronos Group moving up and trading even after hours. So yeah, super good sign. Super good signs.
I'm telling you right now, this is huge. All the marijuana stocks, all the top medical marijuana stocks tomorrow will be in the green. Chronos Group is up 9.6% after hours.
Nice.
Almost 10% after hours. They've made a huge move from $7.39 all the way up to $8.10.
Wow, is that the American symbol? Or well, I guess it would be. It's the NASDAQ, right?
That is correct. It's been trading after hours. If you go to barchart.com, you can see the after hours trading right now of Chronos Group. It's up almost 10% after hours. It is reflecting very positively after this huge news that they have just decided that they have agreed to vote 44-29 in favor of Government Bill C-45 proposing to legalize access to cannabis while controlling and regulating how it is grown, distributed, and sold. The bill would also make changes to the Controlled Drugs and Substances Act, the Criminal Code, and other acts. So they have agreed to move forward with legalization of recreational marijuana in Canada, which will make Canada the world leader in recreational cannabis. Amazing.
Yeah, that's fantastic. And you know, we shouldn't have even had to have gone through this vote if it wasn't for the Conservatives and their political agenda. We would never have to go through this. We wouldn't have had to gone through this vote. So you know, these kind of people just like to cause unrest. You know, trying to get attention towards their own political agenda. Well, you know, and this is pretty much a good slap in the face for the Conservatives. I think they got a little bit of a spanking today, and I kind of think they needed it anyways because let's face it, we all had lots of time to prepare for this industry. Why are they claiming that yeah, I agree, there are still things that they have to iron out. This is a totally new industry that we're breaking into, and it's a fantastic opportunity, and absolutely, they're still going to have to iron out a lot of things, but this is all a learning process as we go. I mean, places like Oregon, you know, they learned through, you know, we've learned a lot of stuff by them already implementing recreational platform over there. So, you know, we're learning a lot that what we might have to deal with, and yeah, sure, we're going to need to iron some things out, but again, as we move along, I'm sure they're going to put things in place, you know, to make sure that the industry is, like they say, wanted and safe for everyone. I mean, that's the big concern. I think, you know, a lot of I think the biggest concern is the access to the younger minds, the younger people, you know, I don't know what age frame, but they're claiming that the age frame is anywhere from 18 to 25. That's the big concern. That's the concern that they place on the human mind still growing and can actually be influenced by marijuana in a very dramatic negative way, or so they claim. But research doesn't show that. So, you know, I think they're just blowing hot air. Again, it was a political agenda. All they did was delay things. They helped move the stock markets down, but you know, they're going to bounce back again now. So this is all a great opportunity for everybody. Like, you know, you've been saying for days now, buying opportunity.
Oh, because we all know it just takes, you know, one little major, you know, sometimes it just takes a little bit of an event, a little change in momentum, and before you know it, this thing could be off to the races. We've seen it before. I know we'll see it again. And market makers and short traders dictate the market. So right now, what I think we're seeing right now with Chronos Group is I think the market makers are covering their shorts because right now it's up to $8.12. It's still trading up after hours.
Nice.
It was down to $8.04, and now it's still trading. The trades are still coming in. It's right now at $8.12. It's still trading. So
and you know, hours before even this. Before the vote, you know, I kept hearing, I was paying a lot of attention to the news, and I heard a lot of positive comments being made. All these experts in the marijuana industry were claiming, you know, it's going to get in. Trudeau's pretty confident that he's got the vote anyway. They didn't seem too concerned, but again, this is just another hurdle that the marijuana industry was forced to jump over. So thank God we jumped over it. It's something we shouldn't have had to do, but I'm glad, you know, it's over with and we can continue focusing on positive energy from here and forward in this industry. There's so many new and up and coming companies, so many opportunities. I'm losing track, Rich. I can't even keep up with all the people coming on board with the marijuana industry. It's incredible.
Well, that's why we have to work together, and we as the people, we need to come together and use all of our eyes to find all the good licensed producers. And you gave me a list, right? And I haven't even looked at it yet. We've been so busy. And then this vote happened, and we're live now. And, I mean, I'm supposed to be watching March Madness, and right now we're talking about this because the news is so big. You know, like, how many companies have you found on the list that are licensed?
I didn't take even a good look at the list. As soon as I saw it, that list, the list that we're talking about is it's a list from Health Canada. It's an updated list to the licensed producers, the total number of licensed producers in Canada. Now, there's a lot of companies that are still private that, haven't actually, haven't gone public. So there's still going to be tremendous opportunity with all these other companies we haven't even really heard of. I mean,
wow, Chronos Group is now up 10% after hours at $8.13. It's still climbing.
Isn't that incredible?
I'm telling you, it's up almost $1 after hours. It closed at $7.39. It's at $8.13. So what this is, all the shorters are covering their shorts right now. They're short. They're scared. They're scared. They're covering their shorts. This is why this is after hours trading, because the only people that would be able to do trading right now are market makers. Are the market makers, okay? Because the market makers can pass their book amongst each other, okay? To help each other cover their shorts. To help each other cover their shorts, they'll pass their books between each other. This could open up at $9 tomorrow.
Wow.
I'm telling you.
Wouldn't that be awesome, eh?
Could you imagine? Could you imagine if everything we own goes up $1 tomorrow?
Well, I'm kind of hoping, we've kind of been taking a hit for the last, I'd say a little over a month now. We've been kind of watching it gradually come down, and as investors, obviously we don't enjoy watching that happen, but it's a kind of a, you hold because you know where it's going anyway. Where they're only going higher, so. And I'm just looking forward to further growth, and this is the kind of news that'll help catapult the stock. I think I got to commend the WhatsApp group. The WhatsApp group that we have, that Rich TV has, what a great group, sharing their information with everybody here, and this is what we need to keep doing. And Rich, I sent you that list from Health Canada. You, by all means, if you want to share that with the group, show them all the up-and-coming companies that we have opportunities with.
Man, it's unbelievable. We're going to do it. We're going to go through everything, man. The people need to be heard. The people deserve freedom. The people deserve to have an opportunity to make money. And this is one of the best opportunities we have ever seen. These are licenses from the government giving us the green light, and essentially the public the ability to say, hey, I want to invest in these newly licensed medical marijuana opportunities, which less than a year ago would have been considered illegal for us to invest into.
Yeah.
Like 1 or 2 years ago, investing in this industry you were considered, it was taboo. It was illegal. All of a sudden now you're a business tycoon. So we have an opportunity of a lifetime. We need to take advantage of this. We can't sit on the sidelines. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. It is now becoming legal in Canada. They voted for it, 44-29. This is breaking news. You're hearing it here first on Rich TV Live. They have voted 44-29 in favor with Bill C-45 to propose to legalize access to cannabis while controlling and regulating how it is grown, distributed, and sold. This is huge news. This is breaking news. This is only being heard here on Rich TV Live first. And you're getting live play-by-play from Attila, the medical marijuana gorilla, who is in Ontario, where a lot of these companies are located. A lot of the top companies are in Ontario. So you're in a really good space.
That's the majority of them. You'll actually see that information I sent you there, Rich. That list also shows a map of every province that shows the number of licensed producers in each one of those provinces. So you'll see Ontario's number one.
Yeah, and that's
there's over 50 in Ontario alone.
Well, and you know why? Is because Ontario has 3 times the population of British Columbia. So
Absolutely.
4 times, I believe, even. So you're going to have, more opportunities just because there's more population. There's more people to sell to. Yeah. There's more people to sell to as well, right? 13 million people in Ontario versus, I believe, under 4 million in British Columbia.
Absolutely, right?
And Quebec would be second as far as population. And one thing I was interested to notice is Organigram is in Moncton, which is one of the only licensed producers on the East Coast that's public. So I thought Organigram has huge potential, being one of the only licensed producers on the whole East Coast of Canada.
And I think I just read something there recently that they've actually been chosen by that particular government in that province to sell the cannabis to that province. So that's a great deal for them, right? They're going to be selling the marijuana to their home province. So, and I think, you know, to be the only licensed producer there, that's a great opportunity for a company, right?
I want to say hi to everybody that's joined us in the group chat. Hey guys, how you doing? I hope you are excited about this news. Please let us know if this excites you guys. Chronos Group is up 10% after hours. We are watching it after hours. This is post-market. After the big news, the Senate of Canada has announced that they have voted 44 to yay and 29 to nay in favor of Bill C-45, which is proposing to legalize access to cannabis. This is huge news. This is breaking news. We are breaking it first here on YouTube, the greatest streaming platform in the galaxy, on Rich TV Live. Any Richaholics that have any questions, if you guys have any comments, please message down below. Thank you for joining us here. We are literally just coming live. March Madness is happening, guys. I'm going to get back to the game here soon. I just wanted to talk to you guys, break this news first before anybody else had a chance, because that's what we do here on Rich TV Live. Now remember, Rich TV Live is strictly for education and entertainment purposes. Attila and myself are not licensed. We are just strictly investors. We will share with you guys our ideas and our picks. Hopefully you can share with us your ideas and your picks, and hopefully we all get an opportunity one day to, you know, enjoy the success of a very fast-growing industry, which we all believe, which we've been now watching for over a year, Attila and I, and hopefully some of you that are watching us, and hopefully most of you, we've been watching this industry grow. It's been flourishing. Would you agree?
Absolutely. Today's a time to rejoice, really, to tell you the truth. As I said earlier, we shouldn't have to jump through this hoop that the government created, but, you know, thank God we got through it, and just, again, move forward and enjoy the future.
That's right. Well, listen, Attila, thank you for joining me, man. I'm always grateful to have you on the show. We definitely got to do it more often, man.
Are you listening? Okay, Rich, yeah, you know, we'll get together, we'll talk a bit, and, yeah, we'll do a couple of your shows.
Let's talk about the markets. I have a feeling tomorrow there's going to be a lot of green, my friend.
Well,
on a Friday.
I think so too.
On a Friday.
I kind of mentioned it too on the WhatsApp. You know, for a Friday, we could actually be looking at a green day for a change.
Oh, I think so, man. This is breaking news. Thank you for joining me, Attila. Have yourself a great day, my friend.
Thank you, Rich. Talk to you later, man.
Cheers.
Peace.
All right, this is breaking news. You heard it here first. I'm going to go watch Sweet 16, March Madness. But I had to break this, guys. I had to break it first. You know, that's what we do here. We break the news first. All right, get ready for the green machine tomorrow. Here's the evidence. Chronos Group trading up 10% after hours. I expect green all across the board tomorrow. This is your boy Rich, bringing you the news first. Senate of Canada has proposed and agreed to Bill C-45 of the Cannabis Act. 44 yays, 29 nays. They want access to cannabis in Canada. They want to legalize it. They want to regulate it. They want to profit from it. They want to distribute it, and they want to sell it. It's true. Brought to you by your boy Rich. All right, party people. I'm out. Peace. Let's look at Chronos Group one more time. Ooh, it's down a little bit. Still up 8.53% at $8.02. If you're not winning, you're not watching. Peace.